let's go back to trigonometry now. How does this apply? Well, you could get asked, what is sine pi over 3? Hang on, where did the angle go? Remember, that is an angle. Pi over 3 is an angle value that can be converted into degrees. If radians are still freaking you out, let's just convert it back to degrees and then think about it. So pi radians is 180 degrees. We always start with there and work from there. What's pi over 3? Divide both sides by 3. Pi over 3 radians is going to be, divide that by 3, 60 degrees. So what we can do here is convert the pi over 3 to 60, sine 60. Notice I haven't actually done the trigonometry yet. I've just converted this angle in radians to this angle in degrees. And now we think, okay, what's sine 60? And you've got to go back to those triangles. And hopefully you're nearly getting those memorized by now. Sine 30 is a half. Sine 60 is root 3 over 2. Okay, and we're doing this without a GDC. Cos pi over 6, yuck, what's that? What's pi over 6? That's pi over 3. So how do we get pi over 6? Well, I'm just going to halve everything there. Divide both sides by 2, and that will tell me what pi over 6 is. Pi over 6 is 30 degrees. Okay, so cos pi over 6 is the same as saying cos 30. Again, I haven't done any trigonometry from here to here. I've just changed this angle in radians to this angle in degrees. And then you think cos 30. Okay, cos 30 is, all right, back to those triangles. Cos 60 is a half. Cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Oh, it's the same. Sine 60 and cos 30 are the same. That's a coincidence. Or is it? Is there some sort of connection between those two? Tan pi over 4. What the heck is pi over 4? Well, from here, let's go from this line and divide both sides by 4. And that's going to tell us that pi over 4 is, and if I divide that by 4, what's that? Well, divided by 2, it's 90. Divided by 2 again, it's 45. So a 45 degree angle, 45 degrees, in radians, that is pi over 4. Okay, try and remember that as well. Remember, a right angle is pi over 2, 45 degrees is pi over 4, and a straight angle, 180 degrees, is pi. So again, pi over 4 means 45 degrees. Now again, from here to here, I haven't done the trigonometry yet. I've just converted the angle in radians to degrees. Tan 45, what's tan 45? Was it 1? What is it? Tan 45 is indeed 1. And last one here, sec. What were those again? The reciprocal ratios, we had cosecant, secant, and cotangent. Sec was 1 over cos. So 1 over cos pi over 3. And what have I done there? I haven't converted the angle yet. I just used my definition of sec as 1 over cos. Now let's convert the angle. Cos pi over 3, pi over 3 is 60. So this is the same as 1 over cos 60 degrees. Now what was cos 60? Cos 60, cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Cos 60 is 1/2. So this is 1 over 1/2. How do you do that? Without a calculator, well, think of it this way. This is 1 divided by 1/2. How do you do that? Oh yeah, that's right. It's just 1 times, and then you turn it upside down. 2 over 1, which is 2. Okay, so this is 2. Now if you wanted to check this, just try this one on your GDC just to check how you're going. Go to mode, and you've got your radian mode and your degree mode. Let's see if it works. Let's try this first. What's tan pi over 4? What you do is you make sure your calculator's in radian mode and type in tan, open bracket. Now you've got a pi button on your calculator. Type in pi and then divide by 4, close bracket and push equals. And if you're in radian mode, that should give you an answer of 1. Then go back and change the mode to degrees. And try this one now. Just type in tan 45, enter. And that should also give you 1. Okay, so notice you've got to change modes. If you're doing calculations in radians, make sure you're in radian mode. If you're doing calculations in degrees, make sure your GDC is in degree mode. And let's just make sure you can use your GDC correctly. Try these ones with your GDC to the nearest hundredth. So that means to 2 decimal places. You're going to get big, long decimals. Cut it off after 2 decimal places. Round up or down accordingly. And we're just saying use your GDC, so there's no reason to convert. Right? Just go in and punch that straight out. Make sure you're in radian mode. Cos brackets 5 times pi divided by 12. Close brackets, and you should get 0.26. Check that you can get that. And over here doing the same thing with tan. 2.41 you should get. Okay, and if you want to be 100% correct, remember these are not exactly equal to. As soon as we cut off the decimals, it's not exact value. These are actually approximations. Okay, if you want to be mathematically, grammatically correct, we should use approximation symbols there. But equals is fine.